These are my green peas. I planted them a week ago and I covered those peas with this fleece because I have seen a couple of minus degree days, and now I have taken off because I haven't seen any minus temperature in future, at least for a couple of weeks. And I added this protection. I made this frame. Basically somebody was throwing away this frame. I collected it, I used it, and then I used the butterfly net. This is not the bird net, this is the butterfly net. Birds are basically, eager to eat the pea leaves. They're very tasty. I could go with the bird net, but unfortunately I don't have access to the bird net at this moment. That's why I am using the existing butterfly net. The other side of the bed I'm going to plant something else, probably kohlrabi or pok choi or anything like that. I got the long net, that's why I covered the whole bed. And the peas are generally 3.5–4 feet tall maximum, apart from few varieties they go 6 to 7 feet tall. This variety, which is a variety called Onward, and this variety is basically 3.5 feet. That's why the height of the frame is 3.5 feet. I need to give a bit of support to the plant when they start growing. Apart from that, these plants are fully protected now. These are my brassica plants. On the left hand too, they are actually broccoli, the variety called Caesar, and on the right hand side the 4 plants are cabbage, green cabbage. They are a variety called Lanked UK, and those 6 plants, they are Brussels sprouts, the variety called Agar. So these plants are going onto this bed. I have prepared the bed earlier. I didn't do anything now. I just basically leveled it up. Last year around end of October time, I have sprinkled a bit of organic garden lime and fish blood bone meal, Kaiserite, some turmeric, which is yellow powder. That's it. So now I'm going to make a frame. Otherwise brassicas are completely eaten by the birds. I'm going to make a frame something like that, and the Brussels sprouts are going in the middle, and the other broccoli and cabbages are going the sideways. I'm going to use this 20 mm pipes to make the frame. I'm going to cut them to the measurements now. I have cut these 20 mm pipes and I measured and then cut it, and those are the middle joints and these are the corner joints. First I would like to plant the stuff in and then put the frame around. It's easy to assemble, it doesn't take more than a couple of minutes because I already cut the pipe. These are the 2. The variety is called Golden Ace cabbage, green color cabbage, and those 4 are Lanked UK. And this side, this is red cabbage, variety called Ruby Ball, and in the middle the Brussels sprouts, the variety Agar. Let's make a small hole, let's say here. This is the small hole, and drop few chicken pellets and just add bit of lime. The reason why we add lime is brassicas, if they are not club root resistant brassicas, that's the disease called club root may occur to them. To prevent, lime basically prevents the club root, because it has got scale in it. So for example, this one I'm just planting there. That's one. I'm going to equally space. I'll do this one as well here. Same, drop few chicken pellets and add some lime, mix it up and drop the plant in, cover with the soil. So I need bigger holes for the Brussels sprouts because the pot size was big. Drop bit of lemon, few chicken pellets and bury the plant. Maybe I need to take off this because it's touching the soil. I don't like leaves touching the soil because that can create some issues of the disease. So easy to do this. Okay, I will continue to do the rest of the plants, otherwise it will be boring for the viewers to watch. Now I have planted 18 seedlings, 6 seedlings in each row, and I watered them thoroughly, and also I sprinkled a bit of lime around the plant. Somehow last year I realized when I sprinkle a bit of lime around the plant, slugs, they don't like the lime. Maybe, I don't know, it could be my pure guess, but somehow they didn't reach the plants and then disturb the plants. That's one of the reason. And when I water on top of it, that goes into the soil. It's good for brassicas. Now I'm going to make the frame and put the net around it. Now the frame is ready. You can see that. Now I need to put the net and use the clamps to hold the net. That's it. That's done now. No birds can enter, eat the brassicas. And I need to do the similar frame literally next bed. These are kohlrabi and I'm planting them today on the space. There are 12 seedlings. I'll try and push as much as I can, and if I have any remaining space, I'll put more seedlings. I'm going to separate these plants first. Let me try whether this works. I don't use it. This, I don't know, it's a plant, planter, that's what they call. I never used it before. It's the first time I'm trying to use this fellow. If not, I'll use my traditional method. So I'll start from here and put the plant in. That's not too bad. And then when I release it, the soil is going to come out. That's not too bad. Easy peasy. So I'm going to put one plant here. There you go. Another one done. I planted 5 rows and 5 plants in each row, 25 plants of kohlrabi. These are mixed color, light green and light purple color. I need to put the net back in the place, otherwise birds are going to eat them. So hopefully they'll grow, and I'll have harvest in 3 months time.